something that did make headlines as the season winds down and they awards and such are announced. It came out that Bill Belichick, winner of six Super Bowls as head coach and two more as an assistant, did not get a first ballot Hall of Fame. Didn't get into the Hall of Fame on his first vote. Why didn't you vote for him, Mark?
What's no, don't, Mike. Don't put that clip out there, Mike. Here's
I'm kidding.
What I've done is try to add context to what could have happened. In my mind, I had him on my 3-person ballot that I had to cast, and there was nothing that was going to knock me off of that. But I understand. There's 49 other people, at least 11 decided to go another route with their 3 people. And I've tried to explain, and all of us have tried to explain why. In the past, before 2024, the subcommittees, I was on the coaches subcommittee. There were 9 guys. We went through the process. We did our due diligence. We gave our presentations. And in the end, it was, are you kidding me? Bill Belichick is the guy. All right. So he's presented to the full committee. In the past, before 2024, it would have been 50 people voting yes or no on Bill Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
While there were some that have Spygate, Deflategate, cheating on their minds, might have voted no, there would not have been 11 of them. Okay. So Bill Belichick in the old system, to me and to a lot of people, would be in right now. He'd be in the Hall of Fame. What they do is now the system, which we've been telling them, the voters have kind of pushed back on others more than me, is you take 3 senior candidates. It was Roger Craig, L.C. Greenwood, and Ken Anderson. You take those 3, you take Robert Kraft in the contributor category, put him in there, Bill Belichick in the coaches category. We discuss all of them. Bill Belichick was a 46-minute discussion, longer than any of the 20 that we talked about on January 13th. And a lot of it was, obviously, I can't give the details and what was said, but, some of the gates were discussed and the system was discussed as far as, okay, these 3 senior candidates. To become a senior, to reach the senior candidate or finalists, it usually, there's a pool of guys that after 20 years, they get dropped into the senior and they disappear. They may have 1 crack. 2 cracks probably at most of being voted on by the full 50 people committee. Okay. So those 3 guys are sitting there, and what some selectors have said, and some that had voted no against, or not against Belichick, for 3 others, what they've said is that, I decided to vote for the players because the players are going to disappear. L.C. Greenwood's been waiting since the 70s, Ken Anderson since the 70s, Roger Craig since the 80s. So if you felt that those 3 guys are Hall of Famers, you do, there's factors other than Bill Belichick being an 8-time Super Bowl and he should be in the Hall of Fame. And you weighed that, okay, those guys will disappear maybe forever. L.C. Greenwood was like a finalist as a modern era player like 6 or 7 times. So he got passed over then. He got passed over as a senior. So some of these people decided, I'm going to vote for those 3. I can't